Namaskar, viewers. I am Vibhuti Jha. This is Sanatan World. In the last few days, you have heard about the impact that cockroaches made on India's polity, politics, social life, and the cultural traditions. The question here is very simple, actually. As you have seen the cockroaches emerge in the global scene on India, you are looking at a potential disenchantment and serious injury to the body politic of Bharat. I believe it in that sense that every evil has to fall out and has to go out of the window eventually. But how the whole thing shapes up is critical for Bharat's survival. So the question here is, will it survive the cockroaches the way they are behaving? Several things have happened. One of the things is that Dharmendra Pradhan resigned. Series of meetings happened. They called off their agitation and they went away. They have called it off. Supreme Court of India got involved on the issue of charging an FIR and complete pardon to everybody who has indulged in violence. You have seen the charts and the data that the number of criminal elements that were involved in the whole process was huge. The criminal elements that got involved. And I remember in the United States, when the Black Lives Matter movement started, that was a movement. The cockroach thing is not a movement, it's a fraud. Let's be very clear about the term movement and fraud. This is critically important to understand. The cockroach stuff in India is a self-deprecating act in which they want to take down the whole country, as if the whole country is made up of cockroaches. I'm wondering, who are the people who are happily becoming part of the cockroach system, knowing what we know about the cockroaches? So let's get back to the issue that how the cockroaches infiltrated in the system. A very innocuous demand of neat exam paper. But that was not the issue. The issue was shaking the Modi government. You know, and I know, and I have been saying this ever since 2020, that the caravan of woke army, the woke army is made up of elite liberals, Islamists, communists, Marxists, socialists, and all of them have one thing in common: take advantage of the rule of law to hit at the two most prominent democracies of the world. One is America, the other is India. And if these forces win in these two countries, the two most prominent countries of the world, then they have taken over the whole world. You know, Europe has fallen. You know that many countries in the West have fallen. America is resisting and fighting in the name of protecting democracy. So is India. But there is a difference in India and America. In India particularly, what has set a very negative precedent is that Prime Minister Modi gave in to farmers' agitation over a very comprehensive good farmer bill that was destroyed by the Punjab farmers and a couple of other neighboring states. And Modi ji withdrew the bill, saying that the farmers' bill was for the farmers' benefit. I'm withdrawing the bill for the sake of the country. Now, nobody disagreed with that, because the farmers from Punjab area, which had significant amount of Khalistani elements, they were trying to create a violent situation here, which the Western media would have taken up on a very aggressive manner against India. Modi ji thwarted that. Now comes the cockroach thing. Remember one thing, I have also maintained, and I say this, that removing Modi is the goal of India's opposition. That's a given. You can't expect Rahul Gandhi to, be friends with Modi ji and help him grow the economy. He is out to destroy Modi ji. From Maut ka Saudagar, Chaukidar, Chor hai, you know what are the kind of abusive behavior he has indulged in against Modi. All of them false, proven wrong. Now what has happened is, behind these forces are very strongly supported by overseas powers who want India done and dusted. They want India done and dusted for one reason, because they have understood that Bharat's Sanatan system, is very ably supported by science and technology. It's a serious matter. It's not a flippant conversation for a TRP purposes. I'm giving you a thought that Bharat's Sanatan principles are supported by science and technology because our way of life is based on science and technology, knowledge, information, and what have you. It's not based on fear and ignorance, heaven or hell, issuing passports for heaven or hell. You are forgiven if you confess. No, that's fine. It's their policy. I'm not complaining about that. I'm saying our policy is different because there is a thing called karma. As you sow, so you reap. Jaisi karni, waisi bharni. We know all that. So the question here is very important. Will Prime Minister Modi allow these cockroaches who have smelt blood now? Because what is very tragic, in my opinion, I'm an out and out Modi supporter. People call me Bhakt, and I'm very happy to be a Bhakt of a particular cause. Person specific is not important. People come and go. Prime ministers and presidents come and go. The philosophy is important. The philosophy is Bharat. And that's where Prime Minister Modi set a precedent, which is what the opposition is going to exploit. They succeeded again with the cockroach movement, removal of minister and whatever else, and causing all kinds of things, chaos. Will they do the same thing for the critical FCRA amendment bill that is coming, likely to be tabled? Now think about it like this. Right from the beginning of the parliament session, the FCRA amendment bill was to be tabled. Now it is not, as of now. It's not, nobody knows whether it's coming or not coming, but the parliament has been in disarray. You have seen Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra make such ridiculous statements in the parliament, abusing people, abusing IIT Madras, IIT Chennai director, who is such a coveted person, and they call him Mutke Vyapari or something like that. This is so unfortunate. The degree to which they have sunk, they are the actual cockroaches. Just like the BLF movement was taken over by Antifa and other black robe people into violence, that's the intention of the cockroach movement, cockroach fraud on India and Indians. That's what is important to bear in mind. Will they again force Modi? The church people will protest. Many crypto Christians in India, many people operating with your and my name as Christians, and sabotage the government mechanism from within. And that's the issue that India needs to worry about. Will they force Modi to withdraw the bill or not table the bill at all for the sake of the country? That is what they are banking upon. And I hope Prime Minister Modi will find a way to make sure that this doesn't happen. The other part, which is very critical, and that's what we have to bear in mind, is the way many young ladies, dozens of them, 15, 16 of them, they used ugly, vile, terrible statements against Prime Minister, actually abusing him, making such ridiculous statements. And they have to be remembering one thing. In this era of technology, what you say and do will remain a permanent evidence against you. Gone are the days of my era. What we did doesn't exist, nobody knows. Good, bad, or ugly. But their doings are going to have the digital trace all over the world. So the point of the matter is very, very significant. Should they be punished or should they be forgiven? I am of the opinion, don't punish, but never forget. They have to bear the consequences of their action. Those young ladies, they need to suffer the consequences of their choice and the decision they made. Why do I say that? Our text of Mahabharata, Ramayana, Gita is a story, is a factual story of whoever they were, whether it was Kekeyi in Ramayana or Shakuni, Bhishma Pitama, Dronacharya, Karna, Yudhishthir, everybody had to bear the consequences of the choices they made and the decisions they made. That's very important to remember. Bhishma Pitama had to lie on the bed of arrows. The consequence of choosing the wrong team to partner with or fight for. These young ladies must bear the consequences, whether it comes by through a penalty, a legal consequence, or emotional consequence. They are now in the digital trace forever. And that cannot be overlooked. In the process, you have also seen that how the cockroaches are now trying to fly. They are trying to disrupt and impress and browbeat and threaten the Supreme Court that ruled that those criminal elements who beat the police, they cause violence, the FIRs will not be withdrawn. The cases will proceed. Now they are saying, these cockroaches are saying, Supreme Court, if it wants to support us, if they don't support us, we are going to go against that. So they are even willing to violate the Constitution, the Supreme Court of India, and the government to derail them. That's a decision that people of India will have to take. We know now that the Arvind Kejriwal gang, the Aam Aadmi Party gang, the Indie Alliance gang, led by Rahul, they are all out to make sure that Modi ji and Yogi ji do not win the UP election and then the 2029. We are already inching towards the end of 2026, and the election time will come in a matter of chutki baja ke. My thought process is, this is for the entire people of India. Government will do what government has to do. Their hands are tied, and many a times the media plays the bad role. This is very important to bear in mind that every single global media which is against Modi and against Bharat, against Hindu Dharma, against Sanatan Dharma, will try to bully India into submission. And they have a history behind them. They have a faith that the Hindus and the Bharat will bend because they were, after all, ruled by the Mughal, handful of Mughals and handful of British people. I apologize for my dog barking this thing. But the point of the matter is, we have to make sure that I coined the 4 words. The cockroaches who were duracharis, dushkarmis, deshdrohis, and indulged in durvyavhar, they must not go scot-free. Government owes it to you and I. The government of India, Prime Minister Modi, has to demonstrate that courage of conviction that you cannot take country for a ride. This is what the Cockroach Janata Party has done. And that is something that you and I as individuals, in a collective, we have to hit back. We have to stand up. And that's why I say, Satyameva Jayate, to succeed, you and I have to stand up and fight for it. This is the Sanatan World. Welcome to the show. Please like, subscribe, and support our channel, because we are not after TRP and thinking about how many people watch us. I'm trying to bring to you a thought. Does it propel you to action? I'm happy with those who listen and do something. The time to do has now arrived. If not now, when? Thank you very much for joining today. Please like, subscribe, and support our channel, and give your feedback. Satyameva Jayate. For Satya to win, you have to stand up and fight for it. Thank you.